Hey, what's going on, guys? Hex coming back in today with a brand new video, episode 2 of season 3 of Overlord. God, I love this show, man. It's that simple. It's that simple. This show is just so good, even whenever it's not doing much. And to start off, to see Nphi and Enri back again, it's nice to see. I want to go out and just say that right now. It's nice to see where the village has gone and where it's at after the first season, because let's go back 24 episodes, man. We haven't really seen Enri since, really. I mean, besides maybe once at the end of season 1 or one time at the very beginning of season 2, I believe is the end of season 1, whenever Nphi actually discovered who, Lord Ainz is, whenever he's talking to Momonga the Adventurer or whatever it may be. So we know that he is supposed to know who he truly is, right? He's one of the very few people. But hey, Lord Ainz trusted him not to say anything, and he hasn't. So, hey, Nphi's the motherfucking man, right? He's the motherfucking man. He deserves Enri, and clearly Enri likes him. But, this episode together, let's just start at the beginning. So the merge assumptions is absolutely hilarious. Lord Ainz saying, "Oh, that time." The merge is like, "Yeah, that time." No. There was no time, and that's the funny part of it. There was never any of these times. He never said, "Hey, whenever I said this to you, it gave me that impression. Hey, whenever I said that to you, it gave me this impression." He never said these things, and that's what I find so hilarious about this. The merch is just making some stuff up. Like, I don't know, he's trying to make himself sound smart or what he's trying to do, but assumptions could really fuck them later on. I will say it right now. Assuming things, especially things like world domination and you acting out because you believe your leader wants you to do a certain thing, and or that will help you obtain what your leader wants, at least what you assume your leader wants, could really hinder Nazarick and Lord Ainz later on. It could cause some very serious problems. We really got to put that into perspective. Yes, it's a funny scene. Yes, it's a funny skit they got going on. But at the end of the day, it could really hinder Nazarick. So, and Lord Ainz especially, and even them, the Guardians or other Guardians, right? So the merge needs to tone it down, and Lord Ainz needs to eventually have a conversation with this man, because it could really fuck them later on. So, I mean, yeah, but seeing the village and where it's become, I do want to hop back on that. It's cool to see where they've gone since the season 1. I just really want to reiterate that. It's really cool to see. I did enjoy that, and the goblins are absolutely hilarious. I mean, at first I thought that one goblin wanted Enri for himself, but no, he's like, "Yo, Nphi, straighten up, man. You got flex. You got to show your guns." And we see that he doesn't directly necessarily show his guns physically, but he shows them mentally, and Enri's not liking that. We all had that friend that's giving us advice that we should not have followed. Yes, it probably sounded awful reflecting on it, but we went through it nonetheless. So it sounded awful and it was awful. But shit, we do stuff that we don't really need to do all the time. So at the same time, though, it seems as if we possibly may have found out that Enri actually does have magic, and it's command magic, I would call it personally, because whenever she says duck, the goblins instantly just duck. And they didn't say anything. They didn't say, just the way they did that scene, the way they did it, the way it seemed, kind of like Enri's reaction, and I'm pretty sure there's some sound cues or something wherever she did it. There's some sound effects to it. It looks as if she may have command magic. And I will say this, that could be very important, because whenever you're watching a fight from a third-person perspective, rather so than a first-person perspective, have you ever noticed how you just digest things? Have you ever noticed, like, whenever you're watching a game, a basketball, or any sport, or whatever it may be, you're like, they should make that move right now. But whenever you're in this scenario, first person, it's all up in your face, it's hard to really kind of, I guess, decipher what you should do, per se, or decipher what's in front of you and say, I should do this or that, So that's something I really want you guys to think about. So command magic can be crucial. If you're watching a fight from a third-person perspective and you can tell someone to do this or that, it's the POV is just way better, So it's easier to think, because you're not someone who's getting attacked. You're viewing it. You're not someone who's in the moment. You are viewing it from an outside perspective, and you see all the moving parts rather than trying to digest everything that's going on in front of you and think at the same time, right? So that's something that could be huge. I mean, we saw how all 3 of those goblins were able to dodge that attack. That it seemed as if they weren't originally going to be able to dodge, or wouldn't have been able to dodge originally. So that's something that we got to think about. I mean, because, like I said, originally, it looks as if they probably, they would have got hit by that chain whip. They probably would have got hit, So, yeah, I mean, I'll leave that for you guys to talk about and discuss in the comments below and about my thoughts on it. But like I said, I mean, that could be huge for the goblins. by a long shot. Especially it's about strength in numbers and not strength individually, right? Especially for this village. That's clearly how it's going to be. But I mean, once again, I mean, you would think like originally they would not have been able to dodge that attack without that help, right? In the beginning, without Enri around. So, yeah, other than that, though, I'm pretty sure that's basically everything outside of the East and West have allied, and I'm assuming that this is just going to be a very minor problem, the East and West against Nazarick. That's in Nazarick's village now, so East and West is probably about to be made Lord Iron's bitches. So, yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. What do you guys think of this episode? Nothing to build up episode. Not really much to talk about in today's episodes. Just setups. I mean, they're setups. And they're kind of beating around the bush a little bit rather than diving truly into even the plot with their setups. They're just kind of like very subtly getting there. And I'm expecting the next episode to really have some, I guess, some spark to them, per se, with the plot, more plot involved. So other than that, guys, I'll see you guys next time. Be sure to leave a like, a comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, X25. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Thanks for watching, guys.